would come up and tell the story of this young individual.
Well, I know that all of you probably have favorite people in your lives, and over the last 3 years, I've kind of developed a favorite person, besides family members and some of the folks I work with. About 5 years ago, we started a holiday food drive. It's kind of a competition between the Village of Weston and the school district to kind of fill the shelves at Covenant Community Church, and then the overflow would go to Mount Olive and some of the other churches. And it went okay, and it was kind of a spirited competition, but we were always falling short of filling those shelves. And we were trying to figure out what could we do to kind of jumpstart this food drive so that at least between Thanksgiving and Christmas, into the first of the year, we could make sure the 80 or so families that use Covenant Community Presbyterian Church as the South Area food pantry would have their needs taken care of. And lo and behold, a young lady was presented to me named Peyton Medick, who has in her heart, and I believe she can achieve this goal, the desire to feed the world. And she started an organization with her mom and her dad and brother Christian called Peyton's Promise. And being one that never wants to let a good opportunity go by to help the community, we found a face for our food drive. And over the last couple of years, Peyton has, get this, has raised 52,000 pounds of food. And sometimes when we go over to Covenant Community Church, they don't have any room. And before, and it's not just food, it's personal, supplies, paper. Maybe we know folks have been bringing, toothpaste and things like that. This year she kind of upped the ante and did full turkey dinners for 26 families, I believe. And she has been able to spur some of the local businesses, such as Pick and Save, to also dedicate food to our food pantry. She works very closely with the Marathon County Hunger Task Force. A lot of you might remember her from the Daily Herald last year, where she was chosen as their Young Person of the Year. But here's what I like about her, okay? And Todd Zapata knows that I've got a heart for young people. He and I have been working with them for years. There is a sense of humble confidence that you're going to see, because I'm only going to speak for 2 more minutes, because she wants the mic for 5. Okay? that you're going to see the sweetness of the heart. You're going to see this humility that I know through her we share in Christ, in God. That's where this comes from. All right, this is Christian service to a fellow man. And as I say to my staff all the time, I just told her if she was 16 years old, she's only 13, which I told her makes the old lady of the bunch here tonight, okay? These young kids. If she was 16, she'd have a work permit, she'd be working for me. Because her sense of community service, of helping her fellow man, and when you meet her in about 30 seconds here, you'll see, is just what shines through. And it gets folks at Covenant Community Presbyterian Church, my staff, Fritz Lerke at Weston School, her compadres at Mountain Bay Elementary School, who this year won the competition. There was so much food coming from that club, that service club there, that we took us, I think, 5 or 6 trips to get it over to Covenant Community. In fact, they're pretty proud because those elementary school kids beat the junior high kids this year in our food drive. So what I want to say about Peyton and her family in general is they've got the heart of the community in mind when they're doing this. You're not going to see any headiness. You're not going to see anything that says that she's doing this other than to help humankind. And it's that humble Christian spirit that makes her, besides my own 4 kids, my favorite kid in the Village of Weston. So with that, if you don't mind, I'm going to like to see her. Here is my good friend and probably best community builder I know, Peyton Medick. Peyton, come on up.
Foundation for this award, and I'd also like to thank the community for their help and support in collecting over 26 tons of food in the past 4 years. I'd especially like to thank Mr. Zuliger for all his help and support and encouragement in making the world a better place. There are many people you may not know about that are members of Peyton's Promise. There's my brother who came up with the idea of selling t-shirts, and we collected over 100 meals for Christmas and Thanksgiving for families in need. And there's the little boy or girl at one of the elementary schools who say brings in 1 or 2 cans of food every time we come in to do a soup can workout. And maybe it's the family that goes to Pick and Save and donates items to the drop boxes every week when they go shopping. Or it's the words of encouragement said to Peyton's Promise and to motivate others to make the world a better place on our Facebook page, or our new website that was made by Mr. Grabowski, and all these people who have seen the website and spread the word about Peyton's Promise. I am very grateful for this award, and I know that it will help spread the word about Peyton's Promise and the problem of hunger in our area. I wanted to thank you all for making the world a better place one can at a time.